we'll start, we'll have to do this and tell what we're doing. And then should we show what's new and then? I feel like these are bulky. They really, are we live? Oh, okay.
We have two people on. Good morning, everyone.
Hi, everyone, and happy Friday from Memory Bound.
Championship game was played last night. They danced hard, they played hard, and we have a winner. Mary,
we do have a winner.
From Maine is first. Woohoo!
Katie,
morning,
we have
Mary.
a winner today from our March Distress Inc. Madness brackets.
I think my microphone might fall off, but we'll see.
All right, they're kind of floppy. I noticed that the other day.
They are kind of floppy.
So welcome
okay.
everybody. Happy Friday from Katie and Kelly at Memory Bound, and everybody else at Memory Bound too.
We got right in that light.
We got snow.
We did get snow.
we got some snow.
We got some rain. We got
I don't
some
know.
sleet.
Should we show the snow?
Yeah, if you go.
Because it rhymes.
With what?
Show and snow.
Oh, yeah.
I caught Katie off guard a little bit. Let's go up front and show our snow since I don't know what's left of it in our parking lot, Katie, but.
Minnesota, they got 4 inches.
What would you say? Ours is turning to slush. So
ours is like slush.
Oh, it might not be as exciting.
No, it is like a slush fest.
We've got like a slush, but that's kind of fun too.
Oh, here, we can watch this car go by.
And he's got snow on the top of him, and
it's just like slushy.
Yeah, there's snow out in the grass.
You know Diane is just missing this.
Diane has been in Arizona, and she'll be back soon.
Yeah.
And Diane, I'm sorry. We saved this for her return.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
86 in Phoenix. Oh.
Wow, that's nice.
This is out. Oh, it's so much warmer in here.
It feels good inside, doesn't it, Katie?
It does. It's a good day to stay home and craft.
Makes me want to grab one of these bags just to be springy like.
There you go.
But Katie, I am wearing my coffee shirt today. So I've got my little coffee, craft a latte with Memory Bound.
Nice warm coffee is what you need today.
And I do have one courtesy of Doug. So he's pretty good about stopping in the morning and picking up drinks. So you got to appreciate that.
That's the best, isn't it? PJ, they had hail. All sorts of weather reports coming in today.
I love the weather reports. Oh, this is back, Katie. This is a squirrel moment, but this paper, it's called Just Drive.
I love that.
And this was out of stock, and I see it snuck in on us.
Yes.
But you know what, guys? This is a pretty darn exciting day today because it's the final day of our brackets. This has been going on since a week ago, Tuesday, this past Tuesday. So we started out with the Sweet 16. Do we need to explain it all over again?
Well, I don't know. By the amount of comments that are coming through about weather, Jan said they had high winds. Oops, I have to go back. High winds causing power lines down, which resulted in fires and lots of land lost. Oh, my gosh.
That's bad. It's pretty dry in some places. It's not dry here today, but I know there's been a lot of droughts.
Bunny was happy to see us on Wednesday, and it was great to see you.
Oh, yeah. Bunny was here in person, guys, all the way from Omaha.
Our Vancouver friend Linda is watching.
Oh, good.
And it's sprinkling there. Well, all sorts of. It just sounds like it's kind of gloomy all over.
Well, Phoenix. It's a great day for crafting then, Katie. That's all I've got to say.
Exactly.
If it's gloomy and yucky out, then just stay inside and be crafty.
Okay.
And crafty and happy.
Yes, it does make me happy.
So
get lost in your crafty.
Well, way back when, on March 12th, we kicked off our Distress Inc. brackets. And Teresa and Katie and I came up with 16 color combinations of the Distress Inks. And each combination uses 3 colors. We blended them together. We gave them really cool names, and all of you have been playing along. And the cool thing about this, Katie, it's an athletic thing, but you really don't have to leave your chair to play this game, right? You can do it from home.
That's our kind of athlete.
So today we're going to review our teams, remind everybody of our teams, and then we've got the championship teams, Tequila Sunrise and Toes in the Sand, and we're going to show some projects with those and announce some winners. And then we can celebrate for those. I don't know. Are you going to pour Gatorade over the back of my head or something, Katie?
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
So
some people, Janet, this is the close to sports that I get.
Yeah, this is very sporting. Although a lot of basketball started happening, so we are excited about the basketball. The basketball brackets, they're okay too. You know, if you enjoy this, you might like some basketball brackets too, who knows. But what I wanted to do, Katie, was just to show all of our color combinations. And I'm going to start out with Grandma's Perfume.
Gosh, I just love that name.
I love the name too. I don't know why. Can you tell what colors are used on this? Because I don't see it from the back.
Speckled Egg, Shaded Lilac, and Lost Shadow.
Which you would never
very pretty.
You would never think to put those together. Okay, now it did get beat out, but it's still a cool color combination.
It is.
And then another combination that we came up with was Wicked. And Wicked did pretty well.
It did well. It hung in there, Fossilized Amber, Pill Paint, and Villainous Potion.
Very nice.
Yes. It actually made it to round 2.
I'm glad that you remembered that.
Well, I'm looking at the chart.
Oh, well, good. I'm afraid if I look at the chart, I won't be.
This one is called Riverbank, Shabby Shutters, Ice Spruce, and Hickory Smoke. And I like that one. Unfortunately, it was beat in the first round.
It got beat out, but it is one of my favorites,
Yes,
I will
really
say.
do
I
like
was
that.
tempted to do some projects with this last night, but I did not have my ice spruce at home, so I couldn't do it. Okay, so that's that one. And then we had Superhero. Oh, Superhero did pretty well.
Yeah, beat out Riverbank. And Superhero is bright, and it is called Superhero Candied Apple, Mustard Seed, and Mermaid Lagoon.
And it actually
these.
made it to the Elite 8. So congratulations to
Yeah.
Superhero. We're very proud of that. Okay, and then we had Grandpa's Sweater. We had Grandma's Perfume, and then we had Grandpa's Sweater. And I don't know why we called this Grandpa's Sweater. We just came...
Sparkling Campfire, Rustic Wilderness, and Uncharted Mariner. I think it's because we thought of a vest, like a cardigan.
Like
or
a
cardigan
Argyle
vest, or
cardigan vest.
Or V-neck vest or something.
I
Yeah.
remember when those vests were really popular.
I could see why people enjoy naming things.
It's fun. This is Americana, and this one made it to the Final 4.
Lumberjack, Lost Shadow, and Blueprint Sketch. Those are 3 of my favorite colors.
And we talked about calling this red, white, and blue, Americana, and a boot up your ass. I just said
That's a song.
I said it. Maybe we're going to get cut off by Facebook. I don't know.
We'll be back this afternoon.
This is another one I really liked, and this was Playing in the Dirt.
This one's good. Antique Linen, Frayed Burlap, and Scorched Timber. This just reminded me of the boys.
Yeah, well, this is your classic Tim Holtz, everybody.
It is.
And I think it got beat out. I think
did.
it made it to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, got beat
we
out
thought about
Americana.
calling this Brownie, Mindful Mud, Ruddy Muddy, and Dirty Delight.
Yeah, that's a good one. We went through back and forth between Brownie and
We did.
Dirt.
So now you know. We're
But
telling
quite
you all
the
our secrets.
conversations we have.
Okay, and what is this one? Cotton
Cotton
Candy.
Candy.
And I think this one, did it make it to the Elite 8?
No, it got beat out right
Okay,
away.
it was in the Sweet 16.
Yeah. Kitsch Flamingo, Squeeze Lemonade, and Salvaged Patina.
And we thought about calling this one Snow Cone and Bahama Baby.
Or a Bahama Mama, which I
Bahama
drank in the
Mama
Bahamas.
and Cotton Candy won out.
Yep.
Don't you remember eating cotton candy when you were a kid,
Oh my
Katie?
gosh, I love cotton candy.
Now, Beachy Waters
This was
made
my
it to the
go-to.
Final 4.
Yes. This was the one I was hoping that I would go to the championship, and
Is this
it
what you
lost.
had on your bracket?
Broke my bracket. Tumbled Glass, Prize Ribbon, and Gathered Twigs. I just love those colors.
Now, you know, we didn't use all the colors because there are 72 colors plus picket fence. And we would have been here all month. So we
Yeah.
tried to narrow it down. I don't even know, what's this one called? Oh, Jack and the Beanstalk. I love this one too.
Peeled Paint, Shabby Shutters, and Crushed Olive. It was beat out right away, too.
It got beat out right away. It
By
seems like
blue.
people didn't like the monochromatics
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But I think that would be beautiful on a project. Or, Katie, if you were going to mix those together, spray with some water and cut some leaves.
Oh,
I think
that
would be really
very
nice.
pretty.
Oops, I mixed up my piles. All right, now we have Boo to You from our crew.
Spiced Marmalade, Wilted Violet, and Hickory Smoke. And that won against
Did
Jack
it get
and the
to the
Beanstalk.
Final 4?
No, it went
Elite
to
8. So
Yep,
this went to the Elite 8.
Yep.
Great for Halloween.
Yes.
And, whoops. Okay, and here's Mardi Gras.
Fun
and
colors.
Mardi Gras also was in the Elite 8.
Mustard Seed, Peacock Feathers, and Wilted Violet.
That's just fun.
It is. It's
That's
bright
just fun.
colors. Still, I don't know if you voted because you like the colors or that you
Or
used
if you would
them.
use it. I know,
Yeah.
we didn't really say how to do it.
And this one is Pinky Swear. I love the name of that.
I do
Spun
too.
Sugar, Saltwater Taffy, and Warm Lipstick.
And other names we thought about was the Pink Slip and In the Pink, and Pinky Swear won out for the
Yes.
name. And I think that one got voted out also early
Yeah, a lot
on.
of the monochromatics got voted out right away.
And then I really like this one too, just because
yes.
it reminds me of the 70s, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
I love this. Wild Honey, Stormy Sky, and Scorched Timber.
Oh, I told Chris Stormy Sky wasn't back here, and it is.
That's all right.
All right, so then that leads us to our championships, which is Toes in the Sand, Picked Raspberry, Tumble Glass, and Brush Corduroy, and Tequila Sunrise, which is Abandoned Coral, Ripe Persimmon, and Mustard Seed. Do you think Janet is linking all of these colors? I hope not. but we will
just where we can find them.
But we will tell you that all of the ink pads through today, it's the last day to get 15% off on the oxides, the regulars, and the oxide reinkers and the regular reinkers.
Yes,
so
time to
today's the last day.
Of stuff. Yes.
And
this
then,
was so fun, and thanks for participating, everyone.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It was great.
Yes, that, it wouldn't have been fun if people didn't participate.
Right. And right away this morning I came in, I'm like, who won?
Who won? I know. Well, this big bracket here on the wall, you can get your own version. It's a free download, courtesy of Memory Bound, and it does have all the colors we just told you about, the combinations. So if you wanted to use them, you could.
And where would they go on the blog? Oh, Janet linked it. Thank you.
She linked it.
Yep.
Or if you want a hard copy, we've printed it on cardstock, like a little bit lightweight cardstock, and it's $2.99 to get a printed copy. So you can do either one if you want.
Yep.
So now we're going to
leave. We're going to keep you in suspense.
We're going to leave everybody in suspense for a few minutes because we got new product. We want to show you some projects. And Katie, before we do that, I just want to mention about Janet's upcoming classes.
Yes.
She's got her Kaleidoscope card class, and this is the kit. These aren't the cards. We realized Janet has the cards, and she did show them. And there is a picture online. But when you purchase the kit, you're going to want to pull out this little slip of paper. A little slip of paper, and it tells you about the private Facebook group because this is a kit and a class. And if you go out and you search on Kaleidoscope Cards with Janet on Facebook, and then your code is on here, and you need to type in the code name. It's secret, guys. It's secret, confidential. I'm not going to say it.
Okay. Jerry says it's like we're in overtime right now.
We are in overtime. Oh my gosh, I love that. I never thought of that. I wish I would have thought of that. So anyhow, if you make sure you go out there because the class is April 2nd, which isn't that far away.
No.
Katie, I thought it was next week. I had a little mix-up on my dates yesterday. I hope Teresa didn't talk to you about that. No. But I was really confused. But anyway, go out there right away. She's going to have a cutting video or a homework video next Friday, a week from today, in the afternoon, so you can get things ready to cut. It makes 12 cards. It's got all kinds of good stuff in here. It's $47.99, and we want to make sure that you get to that. And then we do have, I think, maybe 5 of her birthday card. It's called It's Your Birthday. I'll flip it over. You can see some of the cards. And this makes 8 cards. This is $36.99, and it's got her directions, her inserts, everything. And same with the Kaleidoscope cards. If you're not there live in the class, you can watch it later, or you can make them on your own with the directions enclosed. You guys know, if you've done a Janet project, you know what her directions are like, and they're amazing. So, and you could probably make more. She said if you picked up another box of the cards from 49 and Market, she said you're going to have enough leftovers to make more cards with what's in your kit. Okay, all right. Katie, are we ready to show what's new? And
I think we are, and then we're ready
to
look at this display.
Oh my God, look at that from over
Isn't
here.
it
I
gorgeous?
love it. I love it. Teresa made some samples yesterday, and I made a couple things. And we're going to show you, boy, that table is divided, isn't it?
It is. It's very divided.
It's a table divided.
But it's very bright on each side. So Tequila Sunrise, everything over here goes with Tequila Sunrise. And this one is Toes in the Sand. Oh my gosh.
It's really different, but they're both kind of tropical.
Yeah. Hey, we have a new visitor, a new friend joining us. Barb is seeing us live for the first time.
Barb, welcome.
Welcome, Barb. We hope you enjoy our video.
Barb, you're going to get a lot of welcome messages from all the
will.
other viewers. They're going to say, welcome, Barb.
Welcome,
We're glad you're
welcome
here.
To Memory Bound in
We're
the
glad you're
family.
here.
Yes.
We are located in Iowa. We're just a suburb of Des Moines, and we have these videos every weekday morning at 9:30-ish. Usually it's 9:32, and we're sorry about that. What are we doing Monday so we can tell her?
I'm not sure, but if we ding
We're
the bell,
doing
I bet
something
somebody
Monday.
can
We're
bring
doing something on Monday. we're not sure what.
Well, it's
but
probably Teresa.
could be.
Could be. She's usually Monday, but we will definitely check.
It's on our calendar.
And here come the welcomes. Welcome,
Oh,
Barb.
I
Welcome,
love
Barb.
that about all you
I
guys.
know, I do
Oh my
too.
gosh.
It gives me
Okay.
goosebumps.
So Barb, in our videos, if there's new product, we show that. We show techniques. We show things like our brackets. I don't think any store's doing brackets like this.
Like this,
Does
yeah,
anybody
no.
know of another store doing something like this? It's been really fun.
This is like the best picture right now because I have all of you
Like,
in the
ta-da!
Ta-da! Oh, there
Do
you
I
go,
need
Kellie.
Do I need a basketball maybe?
Oh,
This one's going to have to get pumped up a little bit, but we have a basketball and everything. Look
yay,
at this.
Look at this. It's so
I love it.
fun.
I love it. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh,
And we got more. Like they said, we're in overtime or we're having a
We are in
timeout. It's a timeout.
let's say we're in timeout because
In a good way.
Yes,
Not
yes.
timeout like your little kids get, but
No.
in a good way. I don't know if they do timeout for kids anymore, Katie, but all right. So in our timeout, we're going to show you some things that came in yesterday. And one of them is this hexagon punch. And it's $19.99 and it is from,
Thank you.
oh, Chris is
Thank
our
you,
savior
thank you.
here.
Oh, look, I can see my Cyclone jersey. No,
In
my
the-
Cyclone
here.
shirt in
Here,
the,
Katie.
the thing.
So anyhow, this is super handy. You've done a lot with hexagons, Katie, on page layouts where you've
Yes, I do. I love a
They
hexagon.
make a good pattern.
Yes, they
make
do.
a good pattern. And then here's two of the Tim Holtz backdrops that we got back in, but there is a third one also. This is volume 2 and 1, and volume 4 came in also. And I guess, should I flip it over maybe?
Sure.
These
Which
are 10.
Which volume is this on the?
That is
shown?
volume 2
Okay.
and volume 1. So these are going back a little bit, but we like to keep them in stock because people are always doing Tim Holtz projects.
They are.
And
They're
volume
good.
4 is here also.
Backdrops are just good. Backdrop papers.
So those are
just good to
reorders,
have.
and then this
Oh.
is new, Anchors Away from Photoplay Paper. And that's a new collection pack, and I'll just show it quickly because I know everybody's anxious.
Yes, Robin. I know we beat your South Dakota Jackrabbits. You gave us a run for our money, though.
You get 2 of each paper, which is kind of cool. And you guys, I wish you were here in person because this smells really good.
Does it smell good?
Oh, it smells good.
Barb, we like to smell our paper.
That maybe looked kind of weird, Katie, but I can't help it.
I know.
It's Friday,
Books and
everybody.
paper.
Let's be happy.
Books and ooh, it does smell good. I just got a whiff.
Did you get a whiff? Here, let me blow it your way.
Thank you.
Family cruise. This is great for going on a cruise, which sounds kind of silly because it's kind of a no-brainer. This says hit the dessert bar. Whoa, yeah, I'm there. Make
my
new
gosh.
friends, dine in style, take a gallery tour, indulge in retail therapy, enjoy the sea air. And then we've got one here that looks like, what do you call these, Katie?
Stamps.
Stamps like,
Oh,
on,
like on
your
your passport. Yes.
Passport stamps. Cruise style. And you know that blue stripe is just very nautical. I love it. And here's,
Oh my goodness, hold on.
I know you love swim trunks. And
Susan said she's going to see us soon. My mom and I, from Chicago, are bringing my aunt from Houston to the store today.
today,
Yeah,
all right.
yay.
Well, the roads are slushy, but it's getting warmer out
Yeah.
minute by minute. There's the sticker sheet.
Oh
Whoops.
my gosh.
Sorry, Katie.
There's a hamburger and fries. Oh, where'd it go?
It's been a while since I've been on a
There.
cruise.
Oh, yum. And I focused in on the food.
But I like the
Very
word
fun.
relax. Okay, so that's Anchors Away from Photoplay. And then we have 2 other collections from Photoplay. And you know what, guys? Last year, graduation was slim pickings. The last 2 years, wouldn't you say, Katie?
I would.
And
so I was
this
glad
year,
to see this.
this year, Katie has 2 graduates, a
Yeah.
college and high school. And this is the Photoplay. What's it called anyway? I'm not even sure.
It's called
The Graduate.
There you go.
There we go. And this is designed by Michelle Coleman, and she's had some really good collections
These are
from
fun
Photoplay.
collections, yeah. And I want to create the stuff.
You just have to find the
I have
time.
to find the time, yeah.
And here's the paper. So for graduation, we have all the papers, and we have the sticker
Can you
sheet.
flip it back over? I didn't quite get down to the...
Here, let me show this plaid with the cut aparts, because I know people
Love
like
it.
to read those. Look at the plaid, Katie. I love it.
It's a great plaid. Even if you don't have a graduate, you just need a great plaid.
And then we've got this one with speech bubbles. And we are going to create something with this.
Yes, we have to.
And we've got just kind of a plain, but this one is very interesting. If you were making cards, cut those apart, layer them, put in your sticker greeting, and you're ready to go.
Now it says A2. Do you think you can cut them in their A2
I
size?
think it makes an A2 card.
Wow.
Definitely. We're going to experiment with it.
I like this one. With the
So
words.
I'm going to flip this around
Okay.
so you can see the
wow.
the big words.
Oh my gosh, I just don't know where to focus.
There's
Up,
a lot.
down,
This
it's
is
going
probably my
down.
favorite graduation collection.
Sam texted
So far.
me 2 days ago and says, I'm ordering my gown. I'm like, oh.
Katie's growing up, growing
I know.
up.
Can you believe that?
Here's a little ephemera pack, and this is $4.99. You know, not everybody needs graduation, but gosh, if you do, this is a great. Well, Katie, my kids are in their 30s, and I've never done their graduations. I've done their high school, I've done some college, but I never did the actual graduation. So what am I
hear ya.
talking about? I need to get
hear
this
ya.
for myself.
Sometimes it just gets away from you, doesn't it?
So this is called The Graduate, and it's
I like that.
Michelle Coleman designed it for Photo Play.
Very nice.
And then I know Katie's really interested in this one.
I already bought it.
Yeah, this is called Runner's High. So here's the sticker sheet.
Confession every day. Oh, I bought
There's
it.
a lot of people that really love to run.
Yeah, this is like 5K, 10K type stuff, but definitely Jack could use this as a sprinter too.
This is also from Photo Play. It says
Yeah.
Color Play, but that's just another one of their labels.
Look at those.
Well, obviously, I haven't been out running any 5Ks or 10Ks.
And, not me either. Sam and Jason, my husband, do.
Did you read those stages?
Yes.
The 6 stages?
The
I
6
love that.
stages of marathon. Let's do this. Why am I doing this? Am I dead? I wish I was dead. I'm dead. Oh, I can't wait to do this again.
I love it.
That is, I don't know if we saw this one. Did we?
I thought I flipped
Oh,
it
okay.
around.
I love these shoes.
Aren't they fun?
Yes.
And this blue is not a solid. It's kind of, you probably can't see it on the camera. But it does look
I
how
have
nice
to,
it looks with the
focus
shoes.
on the paper and not
Katie's
looking at it. I
Katie's
know.
shopping herself.
I just love those shoes.
Look at if you put all that
my
together
gosh.
and just wait, everybody. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready for this?
Yes.
Katie has seen it.
Woohoo! Look at those. Life is better in running shoes. Endurance Runner High is legal in all 50 states. Running Junkie, Runderful, Stats. I love the run. I can use that for Jack.
Yeah. And then it just says I love running on the back. I don't think I could use this in my personal life in any way.
For myself.
Our daughter
no.
runs. She
Does
likes
she
to
run?
run.
Does she
Yeah,
like to run?
Corey likes to run. And then we have the whole collection pack and the coordinating cardstock if you want to just get it all and work on a project. So it's got the sticker sheet and all the papers. Okay.
People are excited about the cones, the orange cones, because they don't have orange
Where
cone
are they?
paper.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
she's
missed
gonna
that
use it
part. I love
for,
that.
Horse show pages.
So this we do
Wow.
have in individual sheets. So Anchors Away, we just have collection packs, but Graduation and the Runner's High, we have all the individual pieces. And
Very fun.
Oh, Becky Thrapp is here on Monday.
Oh.
So that's right, we've got guests next
We have
week.
guests next week.
Okay, are we ready to?
We have company coming.
Are we ready to go?
Oh, we're going to go. We're going to go.
Let's do it. All right. Well, before we announce the winner, we're going to tease a little bit.
Okay. Oh, time out.
Time out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, another time out. This would be time out,
This is overtime 2.
toes in the sand. So what we've done is we've taken the two, which, did we show these? I don't remember if we did. No, we didn't because they're over
We
here.
did not because they're over
Our
there.
finalists are Toes in the Sand.
Which
and-
is picked raspberry, tumbled glass, and brushed corduroy.
And I don't think we had any other names for that. It was Born Toes in the Sand.
And that was it.
And that's its name. And then the other one is Tequila Sunrise, and I don't think we had any other names for this one either.
And that is abandoned coral, ripe persimmon, and mustard seed.
Now, all of our samples were done with the regular Distress inks, but you could do the same thing with the oxides, and the oxides are on sale also, along with the Distress. And the oxide reinkers are on sale. And Katie, maybe you could just show, well,
Yeah, what would you
what
like
should
me
we
to
do
show?
first? Let's do
Look at
ripe
all
persimmon first. So Katie's going to show you the inks and the reinkers, and in the Distress inks, we have the mini inks also. And the minis are not on sale. I think, aren't they around $3?
Yeah, I believe so.
$3.49 or something like that.
Look at all this wonderful,
So
wonderful.
we're going to, did we say we're doing ripe persimmon first? I think we did.
Did you?
I think so.
Right
I don't
persimmon?
know. I don't know.
Or tequila sunrise?
Or tequila sunrise.
We're so confused.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just
No,
going
we're
to show
not confused
tequila
at all.
sunrise.
All right, so yesterday Teresa came back and she made some samples for us with the tequila sunrise blend, and we used
so
the inks that we
pretty.
talked about, and then we used oh, I'm gonna have to go reach it.
Here, I can reach it for you.
Can you get the stencil set? That's well, grab all the stencils.
I'll
and
just grab them
show
all.
I'll just show them.
There you go.
So I call these spotlight stencils, and she used it on this card, and then so we used a spotlight stencil, and then we used this Hero Art stamp.
I love this stamp.
Is there a name on the front there, Katie?
There is not.
This has to have a name somewhere. Oh, Floral Imprint.
Did you find it? Where did you find it?
Oh, it's in really tiny print.
Oh, on the side.
It's called Floral Imprint. So we use that. And these spotlight stencils are new from Impression Obsession. So I'm just going to show them and then we'll use them.
Okay.
Because there's lots of different ones. There's the circle. And you get not only the negative piece, but you get the inside piece. So you could do masking. And you get the little edge piece. So there's the circles. I guess I'll set them back there. And then there's ovals. And I'll flip it over so you can see it a little better.
There's so much.
They're 6 by 6, and you can't see it, but there's an etched line around them. So to center it on an A2 card, there's a little etched line around the big piece. So you could line it up perfectly and get it in the middle if that's what you want. And then we have squares. So even though they're 6 by 6, they do have marks on them. So, you know, these would be good on a scrapbook layout too.
Yes, they would be.
You could highlight some photos. And then this one is a combination one. It's called Windows. And Penny is using the windows in her Winnie the Pooh demo.
I like those 2-inch squares.
And these are $23.99. And you're, how many do you get in a package? You get 4, plus you get all the inside pieces. So you get quite a few pieces. And then the one we're using today is the rectangles. And you'll see it's got they have zigzaggedy edges, and I haven't even tried using those yet. But we're going to have to give it a shot. So we're using the rectangles. That's what was used on this card.
I like that.
And then Teresa also made us this card with the colors and with the floral imprints.
Ombre.
It is, isn't it cool?
Yes.
And then look at this, everybody. There's Tequila Sunrise, smooshed and sprayed with water.
So pretty.
And spotted, and then she stamped over the top of it. And it's popped up with foam, and then I just tied some twine around the side today.
It just seems so nice and warm.
It does. We need this today.
Yes,
we need
we
Tequila
do.
Sunrise. And then she made us a tag, and she used that spotlight stencil on the tag.
Okay, so she put the inside
She
down.
used she masked it with the inside piece.
She's so talented.
Isn't that cute?
So
And
pretty.
Katie added the ribbon.
Got some celebration on the top.
So that's Tequila Sunrise, and then let's see, and then we're gonna make one of these, something similar to this today.
I love that.
I figured with Tequila Sunrise that might be a good beverage to show.
And so Tequila Sunrise again is abandoned coral, ripe persimmon, and mustard seed. There we go.
And Katie, what I did was, since we're talking about ripe persimmon, I went and found 3 of our Le Pens that match it perfectly. We've got coral, orange, and yellow. So you can see how nice they match the colors also. And I went
faster than my camera can.
Sorry.
I don't want to get anybody seasick. No, you're fine.
Then I went to their color vibe, and I got the coral, the orange, and daffodil, because I thought that looked pretty good with our colors.
Very pretty, yes.
Okay, then one other thing we did, we showed how Teresa, you can see the spots, she blended the colors on this one. She did her little smooshing technique here. And I did that last night at home, and then I cut out some flowers with it. I did it on watercolor paper.
Oh, Kelly,
those are ready to go on a project, and they're fun to make. And what I used was the new Tim Holtz die, which is called, it's the Vault Wildflowers. But I know a lot of you probably have wildflower dies. There's, I think, are there 4 different ones? But this one's $20.99. It's out of the vault. They're a little different size than the previous released ones. And I'm going to use them in black also, and I'll show you guys that.
I think it's just stunning when you put those bright colors and put black on top of it.
I do love the black with it. I totally agree, Katie.
Wow.
Let me see what my notes are that I'm supposed to do next.
All right.
Oh, okay. So then we did some watercoloring with it. Oh. And this one, I'm going to watercolor with the other color combination.
Okay, not tequila.
Not tequila sunrise, but with Toes in the Sand. And here it is on an ivory piece of paper.
So you used the same 3 colors and then just watercolored with them.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
And I'll show you how I did it because I love doing it. Oh, look, I found some little pieces.
All right, now put my chair up.
That stamp, that's
Is
a
the
blueprint.
vault flowers smaller or larger than the original ones? Do you know?
We're going to have to ring the bell and find out.
Ding, ding.
So
it's like overtime.
Here we yeah.
I'm out.
I know, the bell's perfect.
Yeah.
We need a whistle to blow, Katie.
Oh,
that's what we
no.
really need.
Oh, but look.
Becky, can you grab us the Tim Holtz Wildflower dies? This is the vault, and we have the vault one, but we need his original ones, and I think they're on the wall. We'll see which ones we have. Oh, Katie's got her clapper hands.
They're so
I love
quiet.
it. They're way too quiet. Okay, so let's see. I don't think I think we've got enough samples with ripe persimmon that I think we should move on and do something with
Jennifer,
Toes in the Sand.
Twine is 15 cents a foot.
Well, you can buy it online by the yard.
By the yard. Okay, thank you.
You can buy it.
So
and thank you for
45 cents a
mentioning.
yard?
I think it. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's online by the yard. Look at these colors over here, Katie. And we have natural. We have cream. We have navy. We have lots of colors of the twine. I just grabbed the ones that I thought looked good with this. Okay.
So we're going to announce after our demo. The winner?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
So you've seen Tequila Sunrise, and that wasn't a pause for, you know how they
a dramatic
pause some,
effect?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
It was not that. It was a pause because I had to think about it.
You didn't have to say that.
Oh, well, you guys, you might
It's
as well
just-
know.
I mean,
might
it's
as well
like
know.
These 3, and it's just so bright, and then these 3, and it's just so warm.
It's very different. They are very
I
different.
just love this.
Okay, the other thing is when you look at Tequila Sunrise, these are rainbow colors. They're together in the rainbow, your red, orange, yellow, green, whatever. So they blend just right together into the same color.
This is the only one that
Oh, that'll work great. Thank you. The Toes in the Sand are not consecutive in the rainbow or in the color wheel. I guess I should say the color wheel, not the rainbow. All right, so Becky found us this. It's Wildflowers number 2. So I'm just going to take one out, and I will say that the vault flowers are a little smaller, which I think is kind of good because look how big this is. And here is a vault flower. So I would say the vaults are smaller. So look how well they go together though, Katie. So if you already have the bigger ones, the little ones would look good in your bouquet.
I like them. I try to read comments. Joellen is here the first time she's been watching live. She always has to watch it later. And Joellen, it's such a joy to have you here.
It is.
Yes.
Is this Joellen that we met at the crop?
Yes.
That we know from our crop? Okay,
Yep.
awesome.
And the colors of twine are pink and golden yellow.
I think it's just yellow.
Yellow
And
and
then we have
orange.
orange.
Yep, so they're just...
Yeah, pink, yellow, and orange.
Yep.
And I think they match really well. We're getting
All right.
piles here, Katie.
We are.
All right, so we're going to watercolor. Now we're hopping over to our Toes in the Sand, which is picked raspberry, tumbled glass, and brushed corduroy. And we didn't show what Teresa made for us. So look
Okay.
at here. Look at this great.
I hope I'm not
feel
getting
like I feel
seasick.
like we're random now, guys.
That's
so
okay.
sorry. I was going to be very organized today. But there's a great comparison.
All
And I
right.
love what she did with that. She masked off this rectangle and then stamped the flower. And she made this. She did a lot of like side by side types of things.
So pretty.
And look at here. Now I didn't add a bow to this one like I did this one, but there's the same thing but totally different colors.
Just so stunning.
And then Katie, we've got to show this.
Gosh.
So
Beautiful.
this, she just did layer after layer, and then she inked the edges.
Smushed and smushed and smushed.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so let's watercolor first. I've already stamped this, and Katie, there's the stamp set right there. It's the Tim Holtz Blueprints. It's called Cocktails, and I love this stamp set. Were you handing me this? I have used this quite a bit, and you know, Memory Bound has a stamp set called Cheers.
Oh, yeah.
Why I didn't think about getting that out last night, but I think Janet can probably link it. And you know what? Let's ring the bell. Let's just ring the bell. Let's make them work, Katie.
Okay. And then while you're doing that, these are the colors that we used for
Yes, thank you.
Toes in the Sand.
And look how
I don't
good
know if
they
I can read them.
You've got brown and light blue and magenta.
Okay. Thank you.
And the same with the twine.
All right.
What were we going to ask for now? I totally forgot.
Cheer.
Oh, can you get the Cheers stamp set, Becky, the Memory Bound Cheers? Oh, yes. All right.
You're keeping me on my toes today,
How are
Kelly.
we doing today for time?
Oh, we're
good?
doing awesome.
And then, well,
We might
sorry,
as well
we might
keep
as well.
going.
Okay, so here are the colors from our color vibe that looked really well, and it's teal and oatmeal and pink.
Love it.
And I thought those looked really well. So if you love this color combination and you want some cardstock to go with it, these color vibe colors look really wonderful with it. All right, now you can watercolor a lot of different ways. Thank you, Becky. Okay, here's the Cheers stamp set. It's $14.99, and I'm really mad at myself, Katie, because I would have used this. Like I put on here best wishes, but you know, I could have put something a little more drink related.
Yeah, like Cheers or Sip Sip Hooray.
The one I really like on here, Katie, is Trust Me, You Can Dance. Alcohol.
Or sing.
Yes. Or do anything.
Yeah.
So that's the Cheers stamp. It goes really well with the Cocktails Blueprint stamp. So if you have those and you don't have Cheers or vice versa.
So said, are you going to announce the winner? And someone said, yes, but they're making us wait.
Of course we are.
Out.
Of course we are. We're going to do 2 projects
Overtime.
and then we'll announce the winner.
Yes, hang in there.
So-
It'll be worth it.
So I've got tumbled glass and brushed corduroy and picked raspberry, and I'm going to watercolor with these ink pads. So I just have a block here because I kind of want to keep my mat nice. I'm kind of one of those people. So I like to do it on a block.
I think a block is a good technique to show
So
way.
I'm just smashing up some colors on here.
Yep. And these are Toes in the Sand colors.
Yep. So we got tumbled glass, picked raspberry, and brushed corduroy. And then I'm using a water brush, and there are a lot of water brush options. This is just one I happen to have. So it's got a barrel filled with water, and then it's got a brush, so it always stays wet.
Hence, water brush.
That is why it's called the water brush.
Yeah.
I'm going to get I guess I've got some scrap paper here.
Okay.
So sometimes I just, guess what I was coloring with this last? It's a little
It's
yellow.
a little yellow, yeah.
I say tequila
Good
sunrise.
idea
So I'm just
clean it out.
cleaning it out, squeezing the water through it. Okay, and I haven't really planned this at all, but I'm thinking about
I think you should make it a pink drink. Yes.
Pink drink.
A pink drink.
So I'm putting my water brush here into the picked raspberry.
Definitely a pink drink.
And sometimes I like to just see how dark it is. And if it's a little dark, you can just mix some more water with it and it's going to get lighter. See? Okay, so we're going to kind of, and the thing about watercoloring is you can do lots of layers. Make it a little darker over there.
This looks very yummy.
It's going to be. Then I'm going to clean off my brush. I'm probably going to add some really super duper light pink down here just because it's kind of reflecting in the glass and up here a little bit. And then I'm going to go, I want this cherry, and now I'm only using our colors that we talked about, so I don't have red for my cherry.
Well, and I'm going to show over here how you did use the orange for your cherry over here.
I used ripe persimmon right there, or abandoned coral, I guess it was. Okay, then let's do our little thing here. Here's our pineapple, piece of pineapple.
A piece of pineapple?
I don't know. It could be
anything.
anything.
It's a pineapple wedge, it says, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is, but that's okay.
We're going to pretend it's a fan.
It can be
while you're
whatever we
sitting
want.
Underneath the
It can be whatever we want.
thing,
Then
you're going to fan yourself.
it's still pretty. I like it.
Yeah.
So I didn't bring anything to dry things with, but I'm gonna add a little bit of this brown just along these lines, just to highlight them. And I'm gonna go over my words with it. So how are we doing so far, Katie?
It's great. I love it. I'm just sitting here watching you. Maybe I should watch comments, huh? Makes...
Put a little bit down there.
I like it.
Now when it dries...
How fun. Who doesn't like a good pink foo-foo drink?
I know. It sounds kind of good, Katie. I'm going to add a little bit more blue. You know, tumbled glass is a pretty light blue. And I think and I also want to mention to everybody, when you watercolor, things look different when they dry.
Do you think
it always
they dry
looks
darker,
better.
Or?
I think kind of, yeah. I just think it looks different when they dry.
I really
so let's
like
clean
that.
it off, and then I would like to add some darker through here.
Oh,
and
yeah,
here.
yeah.
So I'm just not watering down my brush as much. Maybe darker through here.
Oh, that looks so good,
so how do we like
Kellie.
it? So there's our 2 tropical drinks.
Oh, yum.
And we watercolored, and I did the same thing on here. Now, if you've got more colors,
Yum, 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 yum.
you know, we're sticking with these colors. But if you have more colors, you can make your pineapple yellow if you want.
Yeah, you can make an actual pineapple.
So we're just
wedge
trying
instead
to
of a
kind of
fan.
keep it within our 2 colors, Toes in the Sand and Tequila Sunrise.
I think it turned out fabulous. They both did.
All right, I'm going to move that aside
Yum,
because
yum,
that's
yum.
kind of messy.
Very well done, Kellie. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Just have to show these again because they're so pretty.
They are. They're gorgeous. Thank you,
They
Katie,
are.
for showing them again. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is I want to show how to use these spotlight stencils because I really like these. They're from Impression Obsession, and Teresa used a couple different sizes. Let's just show this here. So she used, looks like maybe this size. Now, Katie, are you able to see those lines?
If you point some out.
Like right here?
Oh, okay. Here, why don't I?
Can you hold it up and those
Let's
are your
see what I can do
A2
here.
card front lines.
Okay, there we go. We can see.
So
them.
if you wanted to center it, you
we can see
could.
it like this. If I hold real still and it goes all the way around. It's like a little. I would say it's indented, but it's not. It's just like a little. It's a line.
I thought it was etched, and
It doesn't seem as if
it
it is.
doesn't seem very deep. It might be a little slightly.
Yeah.
Then she used the little inside part on these pieces.
I like that.
Now you're going to want to stick these down with a temporary adhesive, or you can use pixie spray.
Yes. I
And
was
we
just
have
gonna
not
ask, how
used
do you do
pixie
that?
spray for a long time, so I'm going to
haven't.
shake it up.
Okay.
And we're going to show everybody how to use pixie spray.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what stencil. I want to use a different one, so I'm gonna use this one today.
How much is the pixie spray? Is that your
We've-
bottle or?
This is the store's
Okay.
bottle, but we had some in.
Can you
It's
wanna ding
around
the bell?
It's around $10.
Okay.
Okay, so then what you're going to want to do on the back of your stencil, you're going to want to go ahead and spray it, and we need to get a waste
garbage
basket
can?
because I don't want to just spray it in the air, guys, because
No, because we don't want people to
who
get.
knows where it's going to be sticky at.
Oh my gosh, I might stick to my chair.
So let's see, what's the nicest side of this?
Oh,
Maybe
I
this?
just don't know which what
What's
nice
the
side
nice
of that
side of our
garbage
waste
can are you
basket?
gonna use?
So then you're just going to spray it lightly. And then what Teresa told me was then tip your can upside down and spray it to clean out the little nozzle so it doesn't clog up. And then you also let it sit. Well, you don't really let it sit, but you want to wait just a couple minutes.
So you don't want to stick it down immediately.
You don't want to stick it down immediately.
Okay. And that way, is it kind
And-
of drying and getting tackier then?
Yep, it's going to
Okay.
dry and get tacky. Let me move some of these out of the way.
Look how many
I
you
got
get,
kind of a
though.
pile. I
You
know.
get so many of them. It's
You
fabulous.
do get a lot and different
How
sizes.
did you get this over there?
I don't know, Katie. I'll be lucky if we have all the things that we need.
Pixie spray's only $9.99. Thank you,
Okay.
Janet.
All right, so what I'm going
All
to
right.
do is move that aside. I've got my little piece that I'm actually going to ink right here. So I'm going to put my stencil over the top. I think that's pretty good. It might not be perfect, but I think that's pretty
I like
good.
it.
good enough
What
for
if it's
today.
not? Can you just pull it up and put it
Yeah,
back
it
down?
just,
There you go.
and I will say we have shown this a lot in the past, the pixie spray, and you can clean it off with some soap and water, or you can just leave it. A lot of times Teresa just leaves hers
The
as
pixie spray on
is,
the
the
back of the
pixie
stencil.
spray, and just, yeah, and then just puts it in a little flap or something. And then, because you can reuse it over and over. I just want to look for something to see if I have something in my bag, but I don't, and that's okay. So this time we're going to use the colors from Toes in the Sand, and what I'm going to do, where's my brown? My brown brush.
Oh.
Here's one. So what I'm thinking what I'm going to do, I need to use all three colors because this is Toes in the Sand. I think what I'm going to do is put a little bit of brown, and I want to get my paper here so I can just see what I have going on.
It's always good to kind of test your,
I think
do a
I
little
might-
test run.
I was going to put brown at the bottom, but I think I'm going
Oh.
to do it around the outside. I don't really know what I'm doing. You've heard that before, haven't
But
you, Katie?
That's all right, because then it turns out absolutely wonderful. You
So we're
just
gonna
go
put-
for it, which I absolutely love.
We're gonna
It's the
put-
go for it show.
We're going to put a little bit of brown on the edge. Okay. I don't want a lot of brown, but I do want a lot of blue and a lot of pink. So then I think we'll do blue across the bottom. And I think I need to re-ink. I think I need to re-ink.
Oh.
I think re-ink, Katie.
I think you do too.
But I think it's going to be fine.
Well, if you need a different one, we can ring the bell.
Well, should I show my ink pad that I had at home to everybody?
Well, sure, if you'd like to.
I would like to.
Are we going to confession?
Well, I'm going to show
Okay.
why I couldn't make samples last night. So this is what I had at home, guys. I have tumbled glass on the top.
Yep,
I
tumbled
have
glass.
tumbled glass on the side, and we do have these. By the way,
Yeah.
commercial break. We do have these cut apart labels you can get. But look at here. It says peacock feathers on this side, and my bottom says peacock feathers. So beware when you are labeling and mixing up and doing a lot of inks. This is indeed peacock feathers.
She wasn't quite sure what she had. And here
No,
are the,
I didn't know what I had.
Here are the labels, and it does have all of Tim Holtz's colors on it. Are they sticky? I can't remember now.
It's printed on sticky paper,
Okay.
and then you
cut them apart.
Cut them apart.
And it's $2.99. And they're very quite handy if you use them on the correct ones.
Yes, it works really well.
So Kelly wasn't sure what she had at home.
I know, so I couldn't do any samples last night, which I was really bummed about, but
But you did some beautiful samples today.
yes, I did.
Yes.
Yes, just a little while
Yeah.
ago. I was able to do,
You were.
I guess I was able to do my tequila sunrise, but I couldn't do anything with this. That's why I don't know what I'm doing right now, everybody.
How do you like
But-
your media mat?
I love it.
I love my media mat too. I saw that yesterday that Teresa used it for some stickers.
Yes.
Put her stickers on
Yes,
there.
she did. Okay, now I can just peel this off.
Oh gosh,
That's
Kelly.
kind of cool. I like it.
That's beautiful.
I think it's kind of nice. Now
I was kind of wondering, but
you were wondering about
oh
it?
my gosh.
So
yes.
we're not done yet.
Oh.
We're not done yet. So we're going to put this on black. We kind of planned this out, guys. Because, well, I wanted to do it like, well, no, I don't know what I wanted to do it like. I'm doing it different because I wanted to use these flowers.
Kelly, I love
So
that.
these, aren't they fun? So
It
these are the
is.
vault flowers. So they're only $20.99.
There's just something
and-
about black on colors like that. I just think
I
it's
have
beautiful.
a white card base over here, Katie. And look at it, I even got some ink on it, but it's okay because I'm going to cover that up.
And I don't know how you got ink because it was over here, but that's okay. That happens.
I don't know how I did either.
Crafting can be a mystery. And Janet says she loves the crisp edges on here, and it's so true.
Yeah, it's really nice. I like it too. I think these are a little bit more
Oh,
modern.
So pretty.
So you look
Kelly.
at that and but when you add this, you know, add some flowers. You know, I don't know how, maybe I'll put a little twine at the bottom. But I do want to put a greeting on here. So let's do that with the
So pretty.
Misty before we put on the flowers. Should have done it probably before I put it on the card front, but that's okay. You know, guys, we can handle that. So where did I put my stamp set, Katie?
Marcy, we do not have that illusion colors on sticky paper like the Tim Holtz ones.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull out this card set. Now on this one, it's the same type of thing, and then Teresa stamped a flower, a black flower on it. So you got your bright colors, and then you got black. We are going to use the die cut flowers just to show something different. So let's do Get Well. Let's make a Get Well card for somebody. So I'm peeling that off, and if you guys aren't familiar with the Misty, it is the most incredible stamping tool invented, and I totally agree. And I'm going to put Get Well right here. I think that's where I want it. I'm not really sure, but
We'll lay your flowers down and see if that's where you want it.
I think it'll be okay. So then let me move my magnet down. So I've got my card is solid. It's where it's going to be. My stamp is stuck to the door, so it's not going to move. And then I really like to use the black archival ink from
that's
Ranger.
My favorite. I use that all the time.
I just feel like it's nice and dark and black, and I'm going to ink up my stamp. Now I am doing it upside down, everybody.
Yeah.
So then I also love my Stampendable because it puts even pressure.
And that's...
oh, that's not very good, is it, Katie? But you know what?
Do I have to go wah, wah, wah?
I'm doing my Misty, so I just put a little more ink on it, close it, put a little pressure on it, and looky there. I think that's pretty good.
So nice and dark.
Should I do the L's a little bit more?
Sure.
I'll do the L's a little bit more.
Yeah,
I can
and
do
that's
it.
the part.
I can do this all day long.
You could, yeah. The Stampendable stops where you have to push your sleeve up like this.
Well, a lot of people are going like this. You see this
Yeah.
online, and I just
And
go
that
like
goes
that.
like that. Oh,
I think that looks pretty darn good. I'm happy with that.
I'm very happy with it too.
All right, and I'll take my stamp
I like
off
that.
later. So that's the Misty. We got our little Get Well on here, and our 3 colors of ink. And now we get to arrange our flowers. And I really like this one. But I thought we should have some variety.
And Kelly is using the regular size Misty, so not the 12 by 12 and not the smaller one, but the regular size. And I have the regular size one, and I think that's a good option. The smaller one I had tried, and it just seemed too small for some projects.
How does that look, Katie, if we do something like
I
that?
love it, Kelly. It's
Okay.
just stunning.
I think the black is pretty cool. I don't
Not
know. Do we
that
want
I
to
would ever want to say that, but I hope I get a bad cold and then you can send me this card.
I don't know if I want to use any twine on
Oh.
it, though. I was going to, but I got to tell you guys, I'm not.
I don't know. I like it
I'm
just
not
like
that thrilled.
that.
We need Chris. Could you get us some black twine?
Oh,
Chris is going to get us some black twine. Yeah, I just think, Katie, I love this.
it's so.
And I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut this one
stunning.
flower a little shorter. Maybe. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
We talked about how we have all kinds of colors of the twine, including black.
That's a great idea.
I'm happy. I just found my scissors right off the bat.
Oh my gosh, that's like a bonus.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to just put this in my hand while I tie these together.
Oh, and Janet's suggesting maybe 3 black enamel dots.
Ooh.
Oh, I love enamel
I didn't
dots.
bring enamel dots with me, but I think that would be good.
And people are saying they definitely need to try the black colors against those. Are those the full size or vault flowers? Marcy, those are the vault flowers.
Okay, so I've tied them with a little bow. I've tied a little bow of black twine on there, and I'll trim that down when we get them glued. And the other thing I want to do is, I feel like my bow is, does that look like my bow's upside down, Katie?
Don't go.
Come on.
Well, it's
Come on
okay.
down here. We got to train you. Come on. All
It's
right.
doing its own thing, and that's okay.
It is. It's a free world, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have them kind of
I've
going
heard
off.
that forever.
I know. I always told especially our daughter that. Maybe not so much our son. Okay.
We have to be careful of which child we tell that to.
All right. So I'm
I
going
like
to do
that.
that.
I really, really like that. There we go.
And then what I'm going to glue this down with my
Yeah, what you gonna use?
I'm going to
What
use
you gonna
this.
do? What you gonna use?
So I'm going to use my Sweet Petunia glue press, precision glue press, and because it's very fine, and I don't want.
Well, I need to show, because that is very, very fine, and how that looks
Here.
on there.
I don't know if you can see it on white, but you could probably see it on here. And it's so easy. I just want to do that all day, guys.
Okay. Well,
can I do that?
Time out.
Come on back this afternoon.
We will be in overtime now. For
Whoops.
Whoa.
Oh, I just lost my lid. So then it sits right in the holder, and then it doesn't clog up, everybody. You don't have to put your lid back on. Okay. So let's get this on here.
I'm trying to show everything, but Kelly just moves so fast.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
I'm so quick. What can I say?
You are. Is that from your basketball days?
Probably.
Yeah.
I did play in junior high, and I never made a basket. And
so you were a guard?
I was a forward.
Okay.
And never made a basket. I barely played.
Did you play 6-on-6? Well, yeah,
yes,
obviously, because I played 6-on-6.
It was 6-on-6
yeah.
basketball, and so Kendra, I think, might have been a star, but I was
really?
I was very bad. And then I became a basketball manager in high school, and that was quite fun.
I bet that was. Were you with Tammy?
Yes.
Oh, God.
All right. Now, I like them loose. I might just take my glue press and put a little bit of dot of glue underneath this big flower here, just to make it a little more secure.
Kelly, for just going on the fly, that is absolutely beautiful.
Do you guys like that?
Yeah, they really like it. And they're loving the whole week. They're like, this has been such a fun week.
I'm glad, you guys. I'm really glad. We try to come up with, we try to make Memory Bound a little different than other stores. You know, we're not.
I'm sorry.
We don't have, you know, 1 million square feet, and we're just a small little store in Ankeny, Iowa. But we try to make things fun, because that's what we are, isn't it, Katie?
Yeah, we just like to have fun. Love to have fun. Oh my gosh,
I love those flowers. Now, see, we could have.
I'm going to sit here and look
Katie's
at this.
just going to
I'm
look
so
at that.
sorry.
See,
It's
we
just
could have
so
done them on here
pretty.
too. You
On
know
the
what?
orange,
I really
yes.
wish we would have gotten.
Do we have
10:30. I wish we would have gotten one of our, you know, other contenders and done the same thing with.
Well, we can. I don't think the girls will mind.
Well, I don't have any other ink pad colors with me. I just have browns.
But we can ring the bell.
Well, we could. We could get Chris. Should we do that? Do you want to see one more color combination, everybody? Or
okay, we have to wait 10 seconds. It's like the countdown.
Yeah,
10. Are they going to make the bucket? 9. Do you guys want to see more? 8. What if they say no?
Then we'll say goodbye and we'll go to work, Katie.
Please say yes.
We'll have to do that someday, right?
Yeah.
So I do love this. I will say I do love this.
They're saying go for it. Go for it. Yes, yes, yes. Yes,
okay,
yes,
Chris,
yes.
we got a challenge for you. We need to find. How about if I go look, Katie? Can you entertain people for a minute?
Can I entertain the
I love
people?
the faith she has in me.
No, because I don't know what we're doing, Chris. But
They're like, go for
You
it.
wanna
So
help me,
she's
Chris?
going to
I would
grab.
love to. What can I find for you?
We're gonna do one more color combination.
Okay.
Oh, this is one thing. These are the distress inks that we have this little chart here. And Teresa stamped these in distress inks. She used a small heart and then stamped each one. We're getting a lot of nice comments about our store. Aren't those pretty?
And Chris, I have a lot of faith in you. I do. Katie?
Oh, were you guys talking in the background? I'm just going to say, we are getting such nice comments, Kelly.
I love it. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, and we genuinely mean that.
Oh, of course we do.
We're the best little scrap store in the Midwest.
Oh, thank you. And again, all of those color combinations you can see on Facebook here. We've got a photo album that shows all of them, or you can download them too. And I don't know how many colors we use, Katie. Do you think maybe 50? Maybe 50 out of the
We try not to do too many repeats or too many pinks or too many yellows and all that. Okay, people's hands are sweating about who's going to win.
Oh, should we announce it? We need to. Duh, I forgot. Because I thought, well, maybe we could show how to use these edges here.
I think we should, but maybe, do you think we should announce?
Yeah, let's announce. Okay, so between...
Oh, you have to go over to the wall.
Do we go over to the wall?
Yeah.
Okay, let me bring these over.
48 colors played in the tournament.
Oh, really?
Janet,
You are amazing.
you are.
So way more than half.
Yes, that's a lot. We know we didn't use all of them, but feel free to make up your own combos.
Yes, we would love to see your combos. There was a lot of browns, so we didn't use all the
Yeah.
browns. Okay, so we
All
are
right, we're the championship
Toes
game.
in the Sand versus Tequila Sunrise, and Katie's got it right here. I threw the ball on
hold
it.
on, I have to get my clappy hands. They need a drum
Oh.
roll. Oh,
Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it, Katie. All right, so it was between Tequila Sunrise and Toes in the Sand for the grand champion
was
of the
anticlimactic.
Crafty Distress brackets, and the winner is
da, 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 da. Yay!
Tequila Sunrise.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Yay!
So congratulations to Abandoned Coral, Ripe Persimmon, and Mustard Seed.
Michelle just goes, I'm so invested in this right now.
I know, but also, but you know,
Yay.
Toes in the Sand, picked raspberry, and tumbled glass, and I want to say breaded corduroy.
Breaded corduroy.
Brush corduroy. They were quite a competitor, and they had a good game, and I think they just maybe lost it in the fact that Tequila Sunrise, the colors were just had a little bit more going for them in the end.
Yeah, maybe we should do tequila shots.
Maybe we should. We've done that in the past, haven't we, Katie?
Oh, I
All
haven't.
right. Chris came through for us.
Did she? Way to go, Chris.
Looks like it.
Yay, Tequila Sunrise was the winner.
Yeah, congratulations
Congratulations,
to Tequila
those
Sunrise and all of you
who-
that voted for
their
it.
brackets.
Chris, thank you. These are perfect. Okay, so let me move these aside.
We're going to do another color combination.
Okay, we're
Which
going
color
to
are
do
we
Riverbank.
Yay!
'Cause do you remember as a
love this.
kid, there was some kids show. There weren't a lot of kids shows when we were kids. And there was something on the Riverbank, a TV show. And Katie, you're a little bit younger.
Okay.
A lot younger. And there was some, and I remember not really, it wasn't my favorite show. But
Well, maybe someone can help us out.
I think it had little animals that maybe talked or crawled around. And I think it was something Riverbank.
Tales
so let us,
from the Riverbank?
I don't know. I
That's
don't.
what someone
That
said.
might be.
Oh, someone said we chose the Tequila Sunrises like Iowa State colors almost. Woo!
Well, you do have part of them in there, don't you? So Riverbank has got
And it had
shabby
a
shutters,
hamster in it?
something, or a little rat or a
Tales
mouse,
from the Riverbank.
and ice spruce and hickory smoke. So thank you, Chris. She came through for us.
Now I wish we wouldn't have named this Tales from the Riverbank.
Well, I don't know why I couldn't remember the name of it. So, all right, let's do it a
really
little
like this.
different because that's what we do here.
Kelly's trying to keep me on track.
I'm keeping you on track, Katie.
You are.
But I'm going to have to cut a piece of paper because
Okay.
I didn't bring enough paper. So let's. Whoops, my
So
blade just
shabby
fell out.
shutters. It's like ice spruce.
Hey, Chris, we need
And
one
hickory
more
smoke.
thing.
Tequila Sunrise was Rhonda's favorite.
Can
and
you
made it
get
all
us
the way through
a
the
piece
bracket.
of
Yes,
8.5
it
by
did.
11 black?
Congratulations.
Black, please.
Look at all this
Okay, I better not.
crafty
oh, I guess
goodness
I can
going
cut
on
both of
around
them.
here.
All right.
Tales from the Riverbank with hand puppets from Mary Lou's window. The
Was it hand puppets?
I don't know.
Becky, do you remember there was a show when I was a kid with animals and they were on the riverbank and I don't know if they were puppets or if they were like real animals. Okay, Becky's
Tales
is
from
it
the
Tales
Riverbank.
from the Riverbank?
Yeah, did it have a little character named Sammy?
Oh, had a Sammy.
She thinks thanks, Chris.
I think. I don't remember.
Oh, what?
I kind of remember it. We're too young, Becky.
Okay, we're too young.
We're too young to remember it or something. I don't know.
Okay, so Shannon,
She
they're
thinks
not
Tales of the
really
Riverbank.
fonts on the cart. These are, the from the stamp set. I'm trying to say. Betty Lou and the Magic Window had Tales from the Riverbank.
Okay, that was it.
I did watch Betty Lou
So
and
it
the
wasn't
Magic
its
Window.
own show. It was part of Betty Lou. So thanks,
And-
everybody. I knew you would remember, and that's what that reminded me of.
And these are the
color
color.
video of
Chris,
Tales from the
Chris,
Riverbank.
Oh.
Chris can get me. Do you have a picture of it, Chris?
Yes, and it's got.
Can you show it to-
Hammy
can-
the hamster?
Yep, someone
and
said
Once Upon a
hamster.
Hamster. I don't know if you can.
let's see. I'm gonna have
go
you go
ahead and
down.
take-
Show
Okay.
that way. I get some. I'm going to have to change out
Oh my
my.
gosh, that's hilarious.
Christmas for Kelly, taken care
Ah.
of.
The names of the distress color, a special font. Oh, Joan, I'm not quite understanding the font.
On the colors that
Yeah.
we printed, I would have to look it up.
The font on which colors?
Like on all the colors?
Like,
Well, one of the fonts is Katie's handwriting, everybody.
so
'Cause she
I'm
does
going
such
to walk
nice
over
work.
here.
Is it?
The names of the distress colors?
So I think they want the font on
Okay,
those
so we
names,
have
Katie.
like this one, you're saying? Pinky
And
Sierra
I'd have to
Cotton
look it
Candy?
up because I really don't know without
All right.
looking it up.
We'll have to look it up.
We've got-
the ones on the tags, I just wrote those. But
It's
we'll
the
have
Katie
to look
font.
this up for which one it is. All right, so I'm
I'm
going to head back
frantically-
over.
You guys, I'm frantically looking for
What you looking for, Kelly?
another applicator that's not got ink on it that I can
do we
use
need to
for
ring
the
the bell?
gray.
I'm all about ringing the bell today, aren't I?
You are about ringing the bell.
Yes. Sometimes
did
you
I
just
have a
need a little
green?
help. No.
Let me see if I can use this one. Okay, we're going to have to ring the bell.
Okay.
Because I don't have any.
Diana.
Diana,
good morning.
can you get me, in the back we have these little spongy things. Oh, Chris has one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Is it a big one? Okay.
Yep, that'll work. That'll work. We got a little bit of everything going here, Katie. Okay.
Oh,
So-
that was my handwriting one that she wondered what the font was. That's very nice.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Katie has great handwriting. All right, I've got my stencil stuck down. I'm using a little bit different size one this time.
And pixie spray. You sprayed
And
it and
it's
sticky.
pixie sprayed, and we are doing Riverbank, which is Shabby Shutters, Ice Spruce, and Hickory Smoke. And what I think, I'll probably do Shabby Shutters to the top, maybe. So let's open up our Shabby Shutters and hope that it's inky. And, oh yeah, it's good. I'm using a brush this time, just because I ran out of spongy things. And I like this. I like this
Combination.
combination.
I do too.
The show maybe wasn't my favorite. I don't know if I can say that to everybody. Don't think poorly of me, but it wasn't. I mean, I love Betty Lou or whatever, but the little animal part wasn't my favorite. I don't know why. Maybe
Were they kinda
maybe I'm
creepy?
weird. No, I don't know what it was. Okay,
You know, not all parts of a show are the favorite. Uh-oh.
okay, guys, this is vintage photo.
Oh my gosh.
It's not Hickory Smoke. Oh my gosh. It looked brown. Okay, let's do Ice Spruce next. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, let's do our Ice Spruce.
Only lives.
All right.
Everybody's good though, Kelly.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Another applicator?
No, I'm okay with that. Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
Boy, it just goes to show you things can happen, guys.
Especially when you're live.
Especially when you're live. I'm putting a little bit up here at the top just for ha-has. Okay, so let's see if, okay, this is really Hickory Smoke.
That was smart of you to check. I don't know
Well,
if I would have checked.
it looked brown. That's why I checked. I didn't really, it's not like I didn't really think ahead to check it. I just thought it looked brown. Oh, we might flip these and put Hickory Smoke at the top. I'm just going to go
I
over
just
here.
love these colors. I don't know why.
This was one of my favorites
It's
too.
so
I
pretty.
agree. Let's put a little bit more. Just kind of blend between them. Okay, let's have a reveal. Ice Spruce, Hickory Smoke, and Shabby Shutters.
Oh my god.
Isn't that pretty?
Well, the clean edges just are absolutely amazing.
Oh, I got to trim that. I didn't trim that down quite enough. Let me trim it because I want to put flowers. I want to put flowers on it.
So pretty.
Now, it's better if you cut it to the right size before you start, because otherwise, and I'm just guessing, guys, because I know we're about done here for the day. because that way, oopsie daisy.
It would be more centered onto your
Yeah.
paper, wouldn't it,
Yeah.
when you did it?
But we're okay with that because we'll make it work.
And sometimes I will pick 3 colors of inks, and I think, and then you show them
What
like
if
this,
we
and
do-
it's really
oh,
pretty.
let me cut off a little more.
Oh.
No, I think it goes to show you, Katie, that, whoops, it fell in my bag. I think you could use any color of ink. All right, since we're just messing around, we're going to do this differently, and we're going to do it crooked on purpose.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then we need,
Janet, it will be okay. Breathe. Breathe.
what happened?
She doesn't like things that are crooked, remember?
Oh, yeah.
She always has to have everything straight. What happened?
I'm like, what happened?
No.
Okay, so I need this to be 11, don't I? I have to cut a card base,
Oh, okay.
but I don't think I want that 11. I know I want this 4 1/4.
She's sweating.
Well, we have a top card that folds at the top.
oh. Kelly,
that's
you
a
do
little
such
different,
a good job
too.
of thinking on your feet.
It's called flying by
You
the
do
seat of your
fly.
pants, Katie.
Oh,
I
like
don't know.
that.
We'll have to see how we
Yeah.
like this. Ink or adhesive. But thank you.
There you go.
See, I'm not doing that good because I'm like,
But
what?
Isn't it? And you sit there and you're looking for something, and you're like,
Do I
oh.
want to do this? I think I'm going to put the green at the bottom.
Janet says she's been tilting a lot this week. Your cards?
She's tilting.
Yeah.
Now,
oh, that actually looks pretty darn good.
I like it.
Yeah.
Maybe you just would do, let me look at it right side up here for a minute, guys. I think I would do something just like that. I'm not going to put any ribbon on it right now. Put a little bit of glue here on the bottom. That's what I love about this. You can just put a little bit on.
Lisa, I'm glad you're back. She's so engrossed in the demo, and then her phone died.
Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh.
I
Well, I
don't
hope
know.
ours doesn't die, Katie.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, so pretty.
Isn't that kind of cool, everybody? I
Oh,
hope you
it's
like
so
it.
pretty.
Whoops. I need to add a little bit more glue right here. I don't know. Should we just do
Oh, I
a
love
greeting?
it.
I think we need to do a greeting on it.
Yes,
Just,
we do. And they're even more stunning in person.
Oh, yeah.
Video
Everything
just
looks better
doesn't-
in person. Okay, so I got to grab this our stamp set. And let's do... So when you have your MISTI, you get your card base stuck down. Thinking of you. And then it's like, well, should you do it crooked? No, I think we'll do it straight. Sometimes I move my magnet so it's a little closer to what I'm actually stamping.
People are saying they could watch you all day.
Oh, I think you guys would get tired. I think you'd get tired of this.
I don't know. I watch the videos when on my days off, and I quite enjoy it.
Oh, guys, I'm going to
They
love this.
love this.
So remember those spotlight stencils, because I think they really make things stand out.
So those are, Janie, these are the spotlight stencils, and this one is the square. No, rectangle.
It's the rectangle from Impression Obsession. Well, it's the spotlight stencils, and it's the Vault Wildflowers. But here's the stencils. You've got circles,
So many different choices.
ovals. You've got your squares. You got your windows. And we're using the rectangles today. But I think all of them. I think I'm going to have to get all of them, Katie.
Everybody's
So-
loving these 3 colors.
They like those?
And it got voted out the first round.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Riverbank.
It's almost, I was going to say, we should have done an activity with each one.
Oh, we would have liked to if we could have.
We could have.
With so many,
It was just so
many
much.
different ones, we weren't really able to
Look
do
at that. That is absolutely beautiful.
I think it's pretty
Oh,
neat.
it's gorgeous.
And you know,
The
you could
black
add
is amazing.
some gems. I thought about adding some little gems around.
Or some enamel dots or some
enamel
Nuvo drops.
dots.
It's
So-
just beautiful, Kelly.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. I think we're done.
Yay.
Can-
What a couple weeks.
It's
two
been
couple
so
of
fun.
weeks.
Well, and it's only been fun because I don't even know where our final samples are anymore. It's only been fun because of all of you participating.
Yes, that's so true.
And I do want to give a huge thank you to Katie and Teresa because they worked really hard. Teresa did all the blending on all the tags wherever they went. And
Well,
Katie sorted colors. We had them all out on a table, you guys, and we were matching them up. And
We should've
Katie
took a
was
picture
taking
of
out
that.
duplicates. We should have. We definitely should have.
It's just so fun, and Kelly lets us run with our ideas.
Well,
and she comes and
absolutely.
says, so yeah.
So think about different color combinations. Look at the ink pads that you have at home. And remember, if there's colors you've seen that you love and you don't have them, today's the last day for the 15% off Distress Inks. And we did that just as an extra little bonus for March Madness.
Yes.
And our distress brackets.
And thank you, Kelly. And thank everyone.
Anything, Katie?
And thank you, Tequila Sunrise.
Yes. Congratulations,
Yes.
Tequila Sunrise and Toes in the Sand.
And Toes in the Sand. Yes.
And I think we had a great competition. It was a lot of fun. Katie, I don't know what we're going to do next March.
We'll figure out something. We always say that. What are we going to do next?
How do we
we're
do
like,
it more?
Oh, yeah. We always think
But we got a lot of things coming up
We do.
this spring and summer, so stay tuned. And then on Monday, Becky Thrapp will be here, and she's a huge Tim Holtz maker. And you're going to love to see her things on Monday.
Yes.
So thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend, and come and see us if you're in the area.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.